But I think we've seen some really good growth opportunities from some of our players, and not just our younger players, but some of our veterans as well. So I think you're constantly learning. We knew going into the year, this year was going to be, especially, the first half of the league at minimum, first half of the season at minimum, that we really were going to have an opportunity to give some guys a chance to play.
Oh, a rejection. Brandon Clark against Winslow. Grizzlies on the counterattack. Bain, a pull-up three. It's through for Desmond Bain. His first three-point make of the afternoon. They're having to play rotational minutes. Grizzlies, that has not been the case, because as Boston steps through and puts up an air ball, and that's followed in by Winslow.
Whether they finish from the three-point line or they finish at the rim. And then we're also learning that we have some really good connectors, guys that kind of put together. Batum is a great connector. So we're learning a great deal. Our player development staff has done a terrific job. And, Ty and just all the coaches, I can't give them enough credit for what they've been able to do to us. We wanted to surround them with shooting, IQ, versatility, and toughness. And I think, obviously, Marcus has a big body of work, and he's done that last year.
Do you ever sit back and just think for a moment, hey, we're doing the right things, it's just a matter of time? Only one team gets to win a championship.
I'm so fortunate to work with a team of guys, and it's really all of us, and everyone has their piece and their contributions. We have terrific players and coaches and just a great group of people, performance and medical staff, our security staff, player services. I mean, it's as you know, you spend time with our people, and Christina, you see it as well.
Applications for my job can be sent to 1212 Flower Street here in downtown Los Angeles. Jackson out of the timeout, gives to Tyus Jones. Jackson steps out, doesn't take a ton of mid-range shots, knocks that one down right. We were away talking with Lawrence Frank. It was obvious that Dylan Brooks was extremely injured, so much so that he's not going to return when John Teske comes in to shoot the free throw. 47-46. Memphis now out in front. Jaren Jackson, giant strides down the lane. That's 4 quick points for Jaren Jackson Jr. And oftentimes like this, it might be the mindset that keeps you competitive, and we know that Memphis has it. Reggie Jackson gets down the lane, gets downhill, gets to the rim, and lays it in. 14 first-half points for Reggie. He leads all on 4 of 6 shooting. I'll be honest, I wondered if this was a real vibe, but it is just who he is as a person, and we love it. 5 minutes to play, slow-moving second quarter, but Terrence Mann knocking down the jumper with his first field goal. They rank 30th in points per possession off of those rebounds. Ty Lue mentioned it earlier, they get a lot of stops, but not a lot of points. How about Terrence Mann going to work? He has been really the only player touching the ball. Tyus Jones with the rebound for Memphis. Despite not having Ja Morant, Memphis shooting 50% from the field. Brandon Clark with the follow. It is good for Memphis.
Has options. It's Bain for 3, and nearly a wedgie, and the rebound to Morris. And a leak out and a slam.
1:30 to play here in the second quarter. Memphis leads by 2. Clark inside, lays it up and lays it in. In that conversation, he is that terrific. If you haven't seen Ja Morant, you need to. By the way, what a 1-2 punch there from Jaren Jackson Jr. and Brandon Clark coming off the bench now with 8 points and 6 rebounds. Clippers let him roll the ball up the floor. Jackson awaits. Clark sets the screen for Jones.